Picture a packed commercial airliner on its final descent. The cockpit displays are perfectly normal. No sirens, no warning lights. The GPS shows the runway directly ahead. But looking out the window, the pilots see nothing but open ocean or jagged mountains. The plane isn't lost. It is exactly where it is supposed to be. But reality has been replaced. This isn't a sci-fi thriller. This is a daily occurrence right now in the skies over the Mediterranean and the Baltic Sea. Planes are being forced to fly blind. Welcome to the era of GPS spoofing. Between 2023 and 2025, spoofing incidents skyrocketed by 193%. We aren't talking about signal jamming. Jamming is a brute force blackout. When GPS is jammed, the screens go dark, and pilots know they have a problem. Spoofing is a silent assassination of truth. It feeds counterfeit coordinates into the navigation computers. A heavy jet thinks it is over the ocean when it is actually miles inland. Today, the spillover from military electronic warfare is flooding civilian airspace. A $2,000 piece of hardware on the ground can completely compromise a $300 million Boeing 777. To understand why planes are so vulnerable, you have to look at the architecture of the global positioning system. A GPS satellite orbits roughly 12,500 miles above the Earth. By the time its signal reaches an aircraft, it is incredibly weak, like listening to a whisper across a crowded room. A ground-based spoofer is simply a megaphone placed right next to the aircraft's ear. The airplane's antenna cannot distinguish between the real satellite and the fake transmitter. It simply locks onto the loudest voice. Imagine driving down a highway blindfolded, relying solely on your passenger for directions, while a stranger with a megaphone screams wrong turns into your window. That is what the plane's flight computer is dealing with. The system blindly follows the strongest signal, slowly dragging the aircraft miles off its intended flight path. So, how do pilots survive when the digital sky lies to them? They go backward in time. The ultimate defense against modern hacking is cold, hard physics. When GPS data goes corrupt, flight crews rely on the Inertial Reference System. Think of it as an ultra-precise digital blindfold. Inside the belly of the plane, spinning laser gyroscopes and accelerometers measure every single physical movement, every turn, every drop, every acceleration. By knowing exactly where the plane started on the runway and physically feeling every inch of movement, the system calculates its exact location through dead reckoning. It relies on absolutely zero external signals. You can hack a radio wave, but you cannot hack gravity or momentum. Engineers are now pairing these analog-style systems with optical cameras that read the physical terrain below, comparing mountains and rivers against a database to verify the plane's location. The ultimate irony of our advanced era is that the hyper-connected digital grid we built our modern world on is completely defenseless against a simple lie. We are being forced to resurrect old-school navigation just to keep commercial aviation safe. But here is the tough question. If a multi-million-dollar commercial jet can be hijacked by a phantom signal, what does that mean for the self-driving cars, automated shipping networks, and delivery drones that we are blindly integrating into our daily lives? Hope this gave you a new perspective. See you in the next one.